Coach, they bring you luxury service and you bring luxury keys to the game. What do we got tonight?
Hey, really simple tonight. We need to limit our turnovers, easy points in transition, and own the glass.
Boom, there you go. You do that, you got yourself a W. Tip-off next, Aggie basketball from Learfield IMG College. A showdown tonight against San Jose State as they open up Mountain West Conference play. It is time for your starting lineups, brought to you by Wilson Motors. We make car buying easy. All right, for the Aggies, same starting lineup. We've seen Brock Miller, Namish Keita, Raleigh Wooster, Justin Bean, and Marco Anthony. Hugo Clarkin gets the start for San Jose State, as well as Amari Moore. You go to number 11, Richard Washington, who's averaging 26 points a game. Seneca Knight also getting the start, number 13, and number 40, Chase Courtney, are your 5 Spartans out on the court for the Spartans. Aggies in their all-whites with blue trim. As for San Jose State, their blue road uniforms with gold trim, and we're ready to get this thing started. Utah State, San Jose State, it's Aggie basketball as we begin Mountain West Conference play. Ball is tipped up and finally controlled by Marco Anthony. Aggies moving left to right across your dial. Keita hands over to Bean, who rotates right to Wooster. Wooster with the ball, looking for Keita. Finally gets it to him on the right low block. Keita waiting, bounce pass all the way out to Wooster. Wooster on the left wing, hands to Bean. Bean back to Keita. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Back to Marco Anthony. Looks to drive, drives the double team. Instead, gets through it and attacks the rim, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Not a bad way to start the game, Coach.
No, we saw that the other night, and he wasn't getting those calls. Led to a lot of missed baskets, which led to a poorer shooting percentage. Tonight, first drive, we get a little assist from the referee, and we're on the line.
Here comes Anthony's first free throw. Knocks it down. Marco on the season's been a little up and down from the free throw line, averaging about 64%. Here comes second free throw. That is up, and that is out. So Aggies out to a 1-0 lead. I tried to jinx him, reverse jinx him into a 2-for-2 there. Didn't quite work that way. Amari Moore with the ball, trying to drive on Bean. Kicks it right to Knight. Knight still with the ball, comes around the screen. Caught up in traffic, has to dish it to number 10, Amari Moore. Moore will drive on Bean, bounce pass down low, kicked out of bounds. Chase Courtney couldn't hold on to it, goes out of bounds, turnover. San Jose State, ball goes back to the Aggies.
Just smothering defense by the Aggies. Again, when you got a shot blocker behind you, you can put a little bit more pressure, and they're switching every screen 1 through 4.
Brock Miller to Keita. Keita on the left elbow. Down to Anthony. Anthony's got good positioning, but spins around, takes the jumper, can't get it to go. Keita keeps it alive with the offensive rebound, and he'll dish it back to Wooster. Wooster back to Brock Miller. Thought about a 3, instead hands to Bean on the baseline. Bean crossover dribble, right hand layup up and in. Courtney didn't have a chance trying to guard him on that one.
No, San Jose State just too strung out, guarding us beyond the arc.
Richard Washington averaging 26 points a game, rotates it to Clarkson. Back to Washington, launches the 3 and buries the 3. And for a man who's averaging about 36% from 3, he can fill it up in a hurry.
Yeah, not a lot of space there. He doesn't need a lot of space to get a shot off.
One of those guys that get a shot off in a phone booth. Raleigh Wooster, bounce pass on the right low block to Keita. Keita up against Courtney, wants to spin on him, but he's cut off. Cross-court pass to Wooster. Wooster had a good look for 3, then gets it to Anthony. Anthony will launch the 3, and it's a little flat. And they're going to get Keita on and over the back, trying to get the rebound from Chase Courtney.
Yeah, I'd like to see Marco pass on that one. I think other opportunities will come available. That's kind of like the catch. I can't really drive it. I'll just go ahead and shoot it. Maybe just hold off on that one for just a bit.
Amari Moore will run point guard duties on the way down the court. Hand over to Washington, who just hit a big 3 on the left wing. Aggies will switch. Bean comes out to guard him. He'll rise and fire from 3 again, and this time it's a little long, and Keita comes away with it. Bean on the right wing. Bean wants to run, but will pull up. Keita over to Wooster on the left wing. Comes around to Keita screen. Into the lane. Right-hand layup. Blocked at the rim, and San Jose State comes away with it. Good job by the Spartans coming in and getting the block shot. Down low, attacking the rim, and there'll be a... Do we get a foul down low? What do we got?
Yeah, I think we got Wooster with a foul there.
Yep, Raleigh Wooster gets it. Got to work on that whistle a little bit. Not a lot of crowd in here.
He's got the whistle with the mask on, which never. Yeah.
Well, it will send Amari Moore to the free throw line. This is only the 8th and 9th attempts from the free throw line from Amari Moore this year. First one is up and good. He'll have one more. And San Jose State has taken their first lead of the night at 4-3.
I like the aggressive transition. Bean bringing it, post bring, hard to guard.
Second free throw is out, and Cada pulls down the rebound. Each team 0 for 1, or excuse me, 1 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. Raleigh Wooster to Cada on the elbow, to Bean up top. Bean looks to Miller. Miller's got a good look on the left wing for 3, and it's too long, and the rebound ripped down by Richard Washington. Good look. Just couldn't get it to go. Washington with Anthony on him. Tries to drive. Anthony does a good job cutting him off, but he bounces past baseline for the 3, and it's airballed out of bounds. Utah State's ball went off the head of Richard Washington. That thing came off. When it doesn't touch rim, you don't know. It's hard to really project where that ball's going to go.
Washington gave his teammate a little evil eye there because a little bump on the noggin on that silver bullet.
Raleigh Wooster brings the ball down the court, picked up at half court by Moore of San Jose State. Spartans lead early, 4-3. 3.5 minutes in this game. Bean turnaround jumper from the free throw line. Yes, sir. Knock it down. Nice
little ISO play there, but drive was not available. He just pulled up and knocked it in.
Bean's got a good mid-range game. Moore on the right wing. Aggies are taking the lead back 5-4. 16:42 left to go here in the first half. Amari Moore hands down low to Courtney. Courtney will push on. Blocked away by Cada. Cada will have none of that. Ball still on the court. Cada comes in to tie it up. It'll go back to San Jose State, but how about Cada getting in the mix on that thing?
Yeah, that's a help and recover. He had to help, Justin Bean giving up about 8 inches on their number 5. Hugo had to help and then recover, but still blocked the shot.
Hugo Clarkson and Cada has a nasty block to start this game. Aggies still lead 5-4. San Jose State with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Amari Moore will trigger the inbound. Get it to Knight. Knight, who hasn't taken a shot attempt, comes around a screen. 5 seconds on the shot clock. 4, rise for 3, no good. And Marco Anthony pulls it down. Amari Moore on the missed 3-point shot. Justin Bean wants to drive himself, gets around Clarkin and lays it up and in. Justin Bean attacking, seeing a lane open up, and he'll lay it up and knock it down.
Yeah, just refused the ball screen there. That's not good for a 7-footer guarding him.
Washington hands back to Moore. Moore on the right wing, picked up by Bean. Aggies lead this game 7-4. Just under 16 minutes left to go here in the first half. Moore, crossover dribble, but pulls it back out to Knight. Knight comes around to Clarkin's screen, hands back to Washington. Washington gets around Anthony, gets into lane. Cada's there to block it. He'll have none of that. Second block in the first 4 minutes of the game by Neemias Cada. It's his neighborhood. You're not invited. 7-4. Utah State leads by 3. First media timeout. You're listening to Aggie basketball from Learfield IMG College. But he's got 3 rebounds and 2 block shots in the first 4 minutes and 15 seconds of this game. He's making his presence felt here against San Jose State.
Yeah, he just makes the defense so easy. The Aggies right now are 4-way switching, Cada's not guarding the 7-footer. Bean's on the 7-footer, but they're 4-way switching. So you end up at times in the post with Wooster guarding a 7-footer. That's your point guard. Cada helps so that there's no easy pass entry, and then still gets back to his man and blocks the shot and finishes every possession with a rebound. So when you got that behind you, that's premier.
Yeah.
Don't take that for granted.
Pretty hard to go wrong there. Justin Bean's got 6 of the Aggies' 7 points. Marco Anthony added a free throw. Aggies lead this game 7-4. Only 2 seconds on the shot clock after the block shot. San Jose State will try to trigger something off here with just 2 seconds. Try to get something going. Waiting for the inbound. Waiting, still no pass. Finally get it to Clarkin, and it's stolen away by Wooster. 1-on-1 fast break, dish it to Bean. Bean will attack the rim and finish at the rim. How about Wooster making the extra pass? Bean's got 8 points already here in the first half. San Jose State, ball tipped away, controlled by Brock Miller. Another turnover. Miller to Anthony. Anthony drives base. Gets caught up in traffic, flicks it up with the left hand. He'll draw the foul. And the Aggies starting to fill it right now, leading this game 9-4.
Yeah, the Spartans really out of sync a little bit here offensively.
Yeah.
Aggies just so active. Active hands leads to turnovers.
Inbound to Wooster. He'll take the jumper, and it rolls in. Wooster wants the foul. They're not going to give it to him. but the jumper from the elbow rattles in, and the Aggies lead 11-4, their largest lead of the game. Left wing three-pointer missed badly. Offensive rebound, though, pulled down by Courtney. He'll try to attack the rim. He can't. On the putback, and Cada comes away with it. Here comes Marco Anthony, and he had double dribble. Lost the handle, dribbled with it again, turned it back over.
I'd like to see him just give it up a little bit when he draws more than one. You know, maybe when he draws three, he'll make the limit. If he draws three, he's got to kick it.
Trevin Dorius, who may have played his best game in an Aggie uniform against Northern Colorado, checks in with for Cada. This is usually about the time Dorius checks in. Here comes San Jose State. Knight drives. Dorius is there to nearly tie him up. Finally, Knight's able to kick it over to Courtney. Courtney takes the mid-range jumper, no good, and Dorius pulls it down. That's a man playing with some confidence right now.
Yeah, he's figured out his role.
Wooster on the right wing, just hit a bucket a moment ago. Comes around to Dorius' screen, gets into the lane, bounce pass to the baseline to Anthony. Marco cut off, crossover dribble, into lane once again. Ball tipped out of his hands by Clarkin. Bean with a rebound, hands it over to Wooster. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Wooster back to Bean on the right, low block. Back to Miller. Brock Miller, 5 seconds. Floater off the glass, get in there. No, but Dorius is there. His putback won't go, gets his own rebound, and finally lays it up and in. Aggies pad the old offensive rebound stats on that possession.
That is a stat stuffer, no doubt about it.
Timeout on the court, we'll take it. Aggies lead 13-4, 14 minutes left to go here in the first half. Coach's timeout, we'll take it right here on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield IMG College. It leads 13-4, 14 minutes left to go here in the first half. Aggie basketball from Learfield IMG College. San Jose State needing a timeout to talk about this one as the Aggies on the verge of really putting the clamps down on this Spartan team here early on.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that their game at Santa Clara a couple nights ago canceled is hurting them big time. They're a little disoriented, but, you know, a lot of game left to play. Knight
works the left side of the court, draws a double team. Needs some help, finally hands over to Sebastian Mendoza into the game. He'll take the jumper from the free throw line and knocks it down. That snaps the Aggies' 10-0 run. And the game is now 13-6. Utah State leading by 7. Hand over to Anthony. Anthony kicks back to Wooster. Wooster looking for Dorius, but instead works it to Bean, who'll drive into the lane. Kick it to Sean Bairstow into the game. Back to Anthony. Anthony gets in the lane and lays it up and in.
Yeah, so much better when that ball gets moving and he's got an open lane to drive down. Hard to guard there.
Mendoza with the ball on the left wing. Gets into the lane, then kicks it back over. Hands to the right side. To number 21, Hammonds into the game. Ball tipped away, controlled. Dorius is going to get himself a steal. Kind of went off his leg. Thought for a second he'd get a kick ball, but instead goes to Justin Bean. Bean on the right wing. Over to Dorius, or excuse me, over to Wooster. Wooster wants to get in the lane. Wooster, nice dish, up off the glass, lays it up and in. Coach, that's some backyard basketball moves right there.
Yeah, I would take an H on that
one. Richard Washington in the lane, left-hand floater up and good. Aggies lead this game 17-8 with 12:28 left to go in the game. Bean leading all scorers with 8, Wooster with 4, Anthony with 3. Anthony looking for Bean on the elbow, works it to Bairstow. Bairstow wants to drive. Cut off, hands over to Wooster, who takes a long left wing three, leaves it a bit short, but there for another offensive rebound is Marco Anthony. Aggies will reset the offense. Wooster on the left wing, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Back to Anthony. Anthony has Bean at the elbow, turnaround jumper, yes sir. Bean's got double digits, 10 points on the night on 5 of 5 shooting.
Yeah, San Jose State going to a zone right there. A little high-low, Justin took the shot.
Going up against the zone, that you got to hit it from the elbow, and he certainly did there. Long three by Mendoza is missed, and Marco Anthony pulls down the rebounds. At rebound, Aggies up by 11, 19-8. Bairstow on the baseline to Wooster. Wooster rotates to the left side of the court, then hands over to Anthony. Anthony to Bean. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Bairstow pump fakes the three, drives into lane. His right-hand scoop shot up and in. Yes! And the Aggies rolling right now, 21-8. Problems with the offense? I don't know what you're talking about. This offense is humming right now.
Well, San Jose State is giving zero resistance at the rim right now. The Aggies should not shoot an outside shot until they can stop that drive.
Mendoza tries to drive, Anthony's there to cut him off, so Washington comes back and collects. And he bounces all the way back to the U-State logo at midcourt. Then gets a running start, launches the three from the right wing, misses it. Bean's got the rebound. And for Justin Bean, his second rebound of the night. To Bean. Bean continues to drive. Bounce pass to Dorius, who lays it up and in with a two-handed stuffer. Justin Bean, the drive, the assist. Dorius with the dunk. Timeout on the court. We'll take it as well. Another coach's timeout, 23-8. Aggies up by 15 on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield IMG College. 15, that is their largest lead. The Aggies right now led in scoring with Justin Bean, who's got himself on the night 10 points. Wooster's got 4. Marco Anthony's got 3. Sean Bairstow's got 2. And how about Trevin Dorius with 4 points on 2 of 3 shooting?
Yeah, really benefiting from a couple really good passes from Wooster and then Bean. Bean on the break, Coach mentioned it on our post game. That's a post bring, really hard to guard. I mean, the 7-footer's guarding him. There's no way he's getting back to stop the ball. So that gives all the responsibility for the other San Jose State players to converge and try to stop the ball. And then Bean's so good at distributing, he's either getting to the line, scoring a layup, or getting an assist. Outstanding play.
Sports Academy would like to wish you and yours a happy and healthy season. Sports Academy offers the best swimming, tennis, and tumbling lessons year-round. Small group lessons and private lessons will help teach your kids life skills and gain self-confidence that will last a lifetime. Sign up today at the Sports Academy, your club, your results, your life. Well, a lot of good results here so far for this Aggie team that is just cruising here early on. Stephen Ashworth's going to check in for Utah State. Also, Alfonso Anderson.
Yeah, a little more getting everybody a little burn off the bench with a little more consistency now. We're kind of aware of the times that players will start coming in and out, so we're establishing a little bit of our bench now.
Kind of good to look over that Aggie bench and see a full slate of assistant coaches and sports staff there too.
All staff and players available today.
Clarkin hands over to Mendoza. He tries to drive, and he's going to pick up a foul on the Aggies.
He drove it just past the Mendoza line.
Hey now.
You're a baseball guy. Sorry.
I just hope he shoots better than 200 at the free throw line.
Right. Ashworth, really good defense. Just found his elbow extended there a little bit.
Clarkin, by the way, no free throws. Mendoza will launch another long three and knocks it down. Yep.
That's what he does.
Mendoza is 2 of 4 from the three-point line on the season coming into this game, but he's hit 2 here early. Aggies lead 23-11, 12-point lead. Bairstow thought about a 3, hands over to Ashworth. Ashworth's pass stolen away, and Mendoza with the ball, and he's going to carry it, give the ball right back. Getting a little careless with the basketball.
Yeah, that's just kind of a little hesitation dribble. You got to keep your hand, on top of the ball. But Ashworth needs to be aware they did change their zone there, a little 1-3-1 look. It turns into a 2-3, as all zones eventually do. But this little 1-3-1, you got to get a little penetration or a little angle before you fake one to make one, right?
Anderson inbounds to Ashworth. Ashworth crosses the timeline. And again, here you go, San Jose State with this zone. Let's see if the Aggies can figure it out. Anthony back to Ashworth, swings it to Anderson on the left wing. Anderson pump fakes a pass down low, but then gives it to Ashworth, over to Bairstow. Bairstow looking to the elbow to Anthony. Anthony's going to take a step back with 6 seconds on the shot clock, drive into lane, kick it over to Bairstow, over to Ashworth, good look for 3. Yes! There's your zone buster. Stephen Ashworth bearing the 3 from the left wing. Mendoza on the left wing, being guarded closely by Anthony. Bodies up on him, no harm, no foul. Mendoza cut off on the baseline, swings it all the way back up top to Simmons. Caleb Simmons, then back to Mendoza on the left wing. 13 seconds on the shot clock, swings it over to number 44, Trey Smith. Takes the 3, no Trey for Trey, he misses it, but San Jose State with the offensive rebound. Mendoza's blocked at the rim once again, gets his own rebound. 15 seconds on the shot clock, some hectic play. San Jose State's going to back it out and try to reset things. Simmons drives, and another block shot by Cada. Aggies with Ashworth and Cada running the court. Alley-oop broken up, but Anthony's there, and he throws down the putback dunk. Ashworth was trying to throw the alley-oop to Cada. The ball got tipped. Cada flips it over to Anthony, and he throws down the dunk.
A little rugby tip right there. That was unbelievable.
17-point lead. Nice turnaround jumper. Ralph Agee is able to put it off the glass. snapping the Aggie run, 28-13, 15-point lead for Utah State. Bairstow with the ball in the right wing. Cross court all over to Ashworth. Down low to Anderson. Anderson's got room to run. Can't get the layup with the left hand, though. Quickly going left or right to left. Mendoza with the ball. Launches another three. No good. Missed it. Ashworth pulls down the board. Aggies up 28-13. Marco Anthony driving. Ball tipped at the rim. Collected by Anthony. Hands over to Keita. Keita with the left hand. He's blocked. But they got some arm, and it'll be a foul, and it'll send Keita to the free throw line. So 2 free throws coming up for Neemias Keita. 28-13. You ready for this? Neemias Keita has not scored. He might get some points here at the free throw line, but he's got 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 5 block shots. 5 block shots in 11 minutes of play. And finally, he's on the board with the score, gets his first free throw of the night.
Well, offensively, he'll have a couple things going against him. We're in transition quite a bit. One problem, we're not going to get him the ball so much in transition.
Yeah.
And with the other team being in zone, sometimes it's hard to hit that low post unless he steps off onto the short corner or mid post.
Well, and I don't want anybody to take that as any criticism of Neemias. I'm just saying it's crazy how he's impacting the game without scoring.
Dominant.
Second free throw, good. So the Aggies push the lead back to 17, 30-13, 8 minutes exactly left in the game. San Jose State working the right side of the court. Trey Smith. Hands back up top to Simmons. Circles back to Amari Moore, who's back into the game. Wooster's there to guard him. Hands over to Washington. Washington tries to drive, reverse layup. Blocked at the rim, but Keita's not going to get a block there. He's going to get hit with a foul. And that's his second foul. Timeout on the court. We'll take it. 30-13. Aggies lead by 17. You're listening to Aggie Hoops from Learfield IMG College. Jose State, Aggies with a 17-point lead and balanced scoring across the board with Justin Bean with 10 on 5 of 5 shooting. Keita just made a couple of free throws to get his first points of the night, but he's going to couple that with 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 5 block shots. That's a day at the office right there.
Yeah, he just he really is changing the game. He's allowing the Aggie perimeter players to extend, switching everything. They probably could switch a couple more ball screens, but really extending and creating a lot of havoc. That's leading to some turnovers. Aggies already 11 points off of 5 turnovers from San Jose State, so
wow.
Really taking advantage there.
Shimon Zapala into the game for Utah State, number 12. Averaging about 2 points a game in about 4 minutes. Love watching him pass the basketball. Really great post passer. Up to the line is Ralph Agee, where a couple of free throws, misses the first one. He's only on the season, he's 5 of 9. Make that 5 of 10 from the free throw line. Second free throw is out. Anderson pulls down the aggressive rebound over Washington. Ashworth with the ball. Aggies moving left to right. Brock Miller back to Ashworth. Ashworth to the right side. Anderson back to Ashworth. Cross court to Brock Miller. Ashworth will launch a long three. Miss it, but there is Shimon. Brought the ball down. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Utah State. But you know the old lesson for the big man. Don't bring the ball down. Go right back up with it.
Yeah, don't make yourself 3 foot if you're already 7 foot.
Had a good offensive rebound opportunity for a putback, but brought it down and is knocked out of his hand. Stays with Utah State. Wooster with the ball. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Bounce pass to Anderson. Takes the elbow jumper and miss it. Won't go, and here comes San Jose State with the ball going the other way. Amari Moore cross-courts it to Simmons. Simmons works it to Washington on the left wing. Washington back to Simmons. 18 seconds on the shot clock, 6:57 left to go, and a foul is going to go against Anderson as Simmons tries to drive into him. Anderson picks up his first foul. 15th foul for Utah State. The 1,500 in attendance tonight, not happy with that.
Oh, I believe they thought the referee had his eyes closed.
I think that's the nice way of putting it. Anderson's going to check out. Justin Bean's going to check in. Bean still sitting at 10 points and 2 rebounds and 2 assists.
Well, if they stay in that zone, he'll really be able to take advantage of that high post area.
Amari Moore comes all the way back to midcourt before initiating the offense. Driving, swings it over to Trey Smith. Bounce pass down low is collected by San Jose State. Swing it back to the left wing, over to the baseline. Pump fake the three, step back. Washington takes the three and miss it. Wants the foul, and Brock may have gotten him with the body as it was about 2 feet away from where we're at, but no harm, no foul. Bounce pass to Shimon Zapala. Zapala has the ball nearly knocked out of his hands. Spins around, up, under, left hand. Hook shot won't go. I don't know. It's a sidearm hook shot. I'm not exactly sure what that was.
I think he lost himself, a little bit of where he was in relation to the basket.
And it happens.
It does. You get spinning around like that. So
ball goes out of bounds, stays with Utah State. Ashworth to Bean. Bean takes the jumper and knocks it down from 6 feet out. Bean 6 of 6 from the field with 12 points.
Boy, smaller defender on him. He's just going to jump up and shoot it over him all night.
Amari Moore with the ball. Aggies lead this game 32-13. 6:07 left to go here in the first half. Seneca Knight tries to cross over Brock. Takes the long jumper. No good, but he gets the free throws, and that might be a makeup for the non-call here on the three-point shot.
Yeah, just if you jump straight up and come straight down, he looks foolish when he starts flying backwards. But Brock kind of jumped into him a little bit there, and Seneca's no rookie. He took the contact and sold it.
He knows how to sell those. Seneca Knight, 61% free throw shooter, makes the first one. San Jose State now 2 of 4 from the free throw line tonight. Utah State 3 of 4 from their 4 trips to the charity stripe. Second free throw is missed, and Zapala with a high rebound, but Knight takes it out of his hands, lays it up and in, and gets the foul. He might get himself 4 points on this stretch down the court. Zapala's got to work on those hands. The ball's been ripped out of there a couple times tonight.
Yeah, just freshman, right? Still just, and not necessarily soft, but, over the course of the next 3 summers, our strength and conditioning crew will firm up those mittens.
So back to the free throw line for a chance for the weird old-fashioned 4-point play, and he knocks down the free throw. So 32-17 cuts a 19-point Aggie lead down to 15 with 5:48 left to go here in the first half. And those 4 points represent all 4 points scored by Knight tonight. Justin Bean hands to Brock. Brock over to Trevin Dorius, who came in for Zapala. Over to Bean. Bean kicks it back to Ashworth. Ashworth picks up his dribble, needs to find somebody. Finally hands over to Wooster. 2-1 on the shot clock. Rises, fires, won't go. Dorius with the rebound. Dorius, a floater, misses everything, but Wooster's there to collect underneath the backboard. Hands over to Miller. Miller for 3. Yeah! Wooster with the assist. Miller with the 3. It's Miller time, and the Aggies lead 35-17.
This is a good lineup. This is the lineup I wanted with 2 guards out there, Wooster and Ashworth.
Richard Washington. And an offensive foul. Nope. What do we got? Oh, nope. It'll go against Utah State. Going to go against Ashworth. Ashworth's pleading his case. Bean says that. Take a breather. He's going to check out of the game.
Well, now I won't see my lineup. Yeah, I'm not sure. We have Randy McCall, a pretty quality referee, a foot away from it, so can't make yourself bigger than the game, sir.
As you can tell, Aggie fans not happy. Washington misses the front end of a 1-and-1, so the Aggies don't give up any points on a foul against Ashworth that the crowd here is none too pleased about. Wooster launches the 3. Wooster can't get it to go, but there is Justin Bean for the rebound. Ball knocked out of his hands. Miller is there to collect. Take the 3, miss it. Justin Bean with another offensive rebound. Over to Brock Miller. To Anthony. Nobody guards Anthony. He drives into the lane, and he stuffs it home.
Welcome to the house, sir.
37-17. Aggies lead by 20, largest lead of the night. Marco Anthony, 7 points on the night on 3 of 7 shooting. In the lane, reverse layup, miss. Dorius tries to get it, but instead it goes to Washington. His turnaround jumper from 5 feet out is down. Aggies have had 13 offensive rebounds tonight. Dorius drives, fouled at the rim. He'll go to the free throw line. 13 offensive rebounds for Utah State in this game. As many offensive rebounds as they have defensive rebounds.
Did you see Wooster's pass? He's Pistol Pete Maravich reincarnated with just a little bit less height and no mustache.
Dorius misses his first free throw. Now 2 of 5 from the line from the season.
Every game he shows me some other little piece of magicianry.
He's going to be special. Dorius off the back end, can't get the free throw to go. 0 for 2 on that trip. Bounce pass down low to Smith. Smith with the baseline 3, won't go. Fight for the rebound, is kept alive by Amari Moore. Gets the offensive rebound. Tries to drive against Bean. Kicks it baseline. Smith with another three-point shot attempt, and this time he knocks it home.
Yeah, offensive rebounds kill you.
37-22. Aggies lead by 15, under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Wooster down low to Anthony. Anthony pump fake and fouled on his way back up by Clarkin. That'll earn him 2 free throws. 3:40 left to go. Aggies will be shooting free throws. And when we come back, you're listening to Aggie Basketball. The Aggies up by 15 on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield IMG College. From Learfield IMG College, as the Aggies rolling here early, led by as many as 20 and currently lead by 15. Utah State Athletics and American First Credit Union have been featuring the academic success of USC student-athletes on various social media channels. This week, the American First Credit Union would like to wish all student-athletes and Utah State fans happy holidays. While the students are out on winter break, spending time with their families, we want to honor their academic success from the fall during this trying time as student-athletes. All right. Let's see if this Aggie offense get back and going again. Zone slowed them down a little bit.
Yeah, the zone, we're keeping the ball moving, getting good shots. Still 20 points in the paint. I mean, that's outstanding.
Oh, yeah.
And right now we're at the line and a chance to add to the lead.
Anthony went 1 for 2 his first trip to the free throw line tonight. See if he can knock down both of these here. First free throw is no good. Off the back of the iron. One more coming up.
I'd like to see him shoot the ball a little bit higher. I think that ball needs some arc to give it a chance to bounce in.
Second free throw is good. 1 for 2 on both trips tonight. Aggies push the lead back to 16, 38-22. Richard Washington kicks over to Knight. Knight has Bean come out on him, comes around a screen. Still hammering the dribble. Bean's out on him. Works it on the right side to Moore. Over to Washington. Washington still driving on the right wing. Picks up his dribble. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Has to hand over to Moore on the left wing. Moore crosses over. He has Dorius rip the ball right out of his hands. Trevin Dorius said, yeah, I'll take that. And he gets himself a steal. Raleigh Wooster in traffic. Wooster dribbles underneath the bucket and has his pass deflected away by Knight, and Knight collects it. A turnover by Utah State. Knight behind the back dribble, works the left side, takes the long three and misses it. And the rebound pulled down by Justin Bean. Bean working the point over to Miller. Miller for 3. Yes! Brock Miller buries the 3 from the right wing. 41-22, Aggies up by 19. 2:44 left to go here in the first half.
Yeah, great find by Bean there. He drew the defense, kicked for a wide open 3.
Washington against Anthony. Works to the left side of the court. Hands back up top to Trey Smith. Ball deflected away by Dorius. Active hands by Trey. Hands over to Brock Miller. Brock wanted to catch that in stride to shoot the 3. He can't, so he collects it, gets it to Anthony, over to Wooster. Wooster will take the 3. Wooster can't get it to go. But there is Dorius with the rebound. No foul on the play on the putback. And San Jose State quickly going the other way. Attacking the rim, laying it up and in is number 10, Amari Moore. 41-24. Aggies up big with 2:04 and counting left to go here in the first half.
Yeah, Aggies wisely slow it down here. Good chance to get the ball maybe to that mid-post area or somehow shrink that defense. Oh, back to man.
Justin Bean over to Wooster. Wooster down low to Dorius. And they're going to get Clarkin with a foul against Dorius. And for San Jose State, only their 6th team foul. Aggies not in the bonus yet.
6th team foul.
And so Wooster will inbound with 20 seconds on the shot clock. 1:50 left to go here in the first half. Dorius gets a nice round of applause, as he should, as he checks out. Shimon Zapala is going to check back in.
Really active, quick hands by Dorius, just in the right place every time.
Hand off to Zapala. Ball knocked out of his hands, out of bounds.
Free throws.
And now we got free throws by Shimon Zapala.
Foul for number 13.
who on the season is 3 of 7 from the free throw line.
His second at the free throw line. Shimon Zavala.
All right.
3-2.
He's got 2 free throws, getting fouled on the putback. Steps into this one, and no good. They'll have one more. So the Aggies having their big men shoot free throws tonight are 4 of 9 from the free throw line. Mish Keita is 2 for 2, the only player to be perfect from the line tonight. Here comes Apala's second free throw. That is up, and that is good. All right, 42-24, excuse me. 1:44 left to go. Aggies up big. Seneca Knight to Trey Smith on the right side. Hands over to Mendoza. Mendoza circles left. Hands over to Washington. Washington tries to drive. Pulls up, takes the jumper, misses it. Beans with another rebound.
Bringing it.
Justin Bean keeping the ball himself. Over to Anthony. Works it over to Brock. Brock thought about the 3. Instead, pulls back from the elbow. Hands over to Bean. Bean circles to the baseline. Takes the long baseline jumper. No good. Zapala's there for the rebound. Kick it back to Anthony. Anthony to Wooster. Back to Bean. Bean will take another 3, and he'll knock down that 3.
That was Miller.
Brock Miller, excuse me. Sorry. Oh, man. Brock Miller. Great ball movement. Buries the 3. Coming around a screen. Aggies up 45-24. 21-point largest lead of the night. Trey Smith tries to get in the lane. Attacking Zapala. Off the glass. Won't go, but he'll go to the line.
Sometimes that ball moves so fast. That's just great ball movement right there.
47 seconds left in the first half. 45-24. Aggies up by 21. Trey Smith has only shot 7 free throws on the season. He's 3 of 7.
Hey, Zapala, give him some credit. He didn't have the greatest start, but came back and
first free throw's good by Trey Smith. One more coming up.
Contributions. That offensive rebound right there on the other end led to Miller's 3.
Oh, yeah. In fact, the Aggies with 18 second chance points in this game tonight.
Yeah, really taking advantage of the old boards.
Both free throws up and good by San Jose State and Trey Smith. 45-26, a 19-point lead for the Aggies, and Wooster brings the ball down the court. 25 seconds on the shot clock, 40 on the game clock, about a 15-second differential. As the Aggies will not opt for the 2-for-1, but try to get a bucket off here, get a good shot, and play some defense. Wooster on the left wing to Anthony. Anthony coming around a screen. Anthony on the right wing. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Over to Brock. Brock gets it to Anthony, drives baseline, kicks it over to Wooster. Wooster, good look for 3, and can't get it to go. But Justin Beans for the rebound, tries to get it to Anthony, who throws down the one-handed dunk with 10 seconds left.
Yeah, offhanded as well.
Knight trying to drive against Bean, puts the floater up, no good, controlled by Bean, and that is how the first half ends, with Utah State leading by 21. 47-26. What a first half by Justin Bean. 12 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. He's flirting with a double-double, or a triple-double, I mean.
Yeah, triple-double, that's right. Really good first half. I mean, he's everywhere. You know, you look up and every play there's something good's happening. Somehow he's involved with it.
47-26 is our score. We'll take a break. Halftime show up next on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield IMG College. We're ready to get this thing started. Utah State. Utah State getting set for the second half. Just about 3 feet from us, Namish Keita chatting with the officials on
Tony Padilla.
Yeah, Tony Padilla about that call, and still trying to plead his case.
Yeah, he said, there's no way. I never fouled anyone.
No,
of course,
never.
Tony's never met a player who's fouled anyone. So.
No.
No, very super officiating crew tonight, right?
Yeah,
We've got
this is a really good lineup of officials.
Yeah, we have, they're willing to talk to the guys, they're willing to talk to the coaches, and I think that really makes a good referee if they're willing to communicate. What more can you ask for?
Randy McCall, Tony Padilla, Bob Staffen are your 3 officials tonight. It's a good group.
Shout out if their folks are watching on the internet.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Sure.
Wives and children, that's our guy right there.
Yeah, they did a really good job. And this is a tough game to officiate now, second half. So really important for the Aggies, obviously, like always, to start with that intensity on defense. That's kind of been our mantra lately, coming out of halftime is really locking down defensively, putting the clank on them, as Coach Jones from our staff used to say.
So Utah State brings out their starting lineup: Raleigh Wooster, Namish Gator, Brock Miller, Marco Anthony, and Justin Bean. Bean, who ended up with a 12.9 rebound first half, also 4 assists. Namish Gator only 2 points, but had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 5 block shots.
In 8 minutes.
Wooster on the right wing. Aggies with the ball to start the second half. Over to Anthony. Anthony back to Wooster. Rotates it to Miller. Gets it to Bean. Bean kicks it back to Wooster. Drives, cut off, tries to get it to Kata. Kata is able to collect, but has to get it to Miller. Miller takes the 3. And you know what? Miller knocks it down. Fourth made 3 of the night. He's got 12 points. Aggies up 50-26. He's feeling it.
First time we've seen zone this season, and I think those on the scouting report are going to take some notes.
Yep. And Namish Kata rackets up another assist as well. Chase Courtney back into the game. Inbounds or pass to the post, stolen away by Raleigh Wooster. Wooster quickly going down the court. Works to Miller. Get number 5. Does he do it? No, off the back of the iron. Sorry, I may have set that up too much for him. Had a good look, just didn't go down. Drive into the lane goes Amari Moore, and he picks up the foul. 50-26. First team foul for the Aggies. Wooster picks it up, and I believe that's that's number 2 for him.
Yeah, he just plays really good defense without fouling. Just a little freedom of movement right there.
Amari Moore looking to inbound. Finally gets it to Ralph Agee. Swings it over to Courtney. Courtney on the right wing. Back to Moore. Moore drives into the baseline. Hands down low to Courtney. Puts the shot up. Misses everything. 5 feet above the rim. And Kata said, I'll take the easiest rebound of the night tonight. Bean to Wooster. Back to Bean. Bean drives. Bean. Left-hand layup. Easy peasy drive down the lane. Yes, sir. It's like a midnight stroll by Old Main. Amari Moore outside the three-point line. To Washington. Hands over to Ralph Agee. He lost the handle. Out of bounds. Off of Agee. Another turnover. And the Aggies get the ball back.
Yeah, 2 straight possessions there by Justin Bean, causing complete havoc. We got a shot that's a foot over the rim, and then easy stop, dribble it off your foot on offense, the second possession.
52-26. 18-15 left to go here in the first half. Wooster gets in the lane, bounce pass to Kata. Kata throws down the two-handed stuffer. It's too easy. 54-26, coach's timeout. Aggies up big, 18-11 here in the first half. We'll take a coach's break on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield IMG College. The route is on here in Logan. Utah State leading big, and we still have 18 minutes left to play. Remember, these same 2 teams will be back in action on Wednesday. And you probably will get a better performance from San Jose State. And remember, the other night, Nevada beat Air Force by 17, and then they played again 2 nights later in Lawler Event Center, and Air Force got a 2-point victory.
I think the Aggies are really, really playing well. And I don't want to take anything away, but San Jose State is also coming in here limping, right? They're not in the best of condition, having even missed their last game just over the weekend at Santa Clara. But the Aggies right now, I'm not sure there's many teams right now that could put a stop to the way they're playing offensively and defensively. I mean, it's everything clicking right now for the Aggies.
54-26, Aggies leading big in this one, and you can tell this team's having a lot of fun out there too.
Yeah, they're starting to see kind of what they've practiced and what they did in the preseason all click at once, and it'll be nice to see if we can use a little of our gas on the bench tonight and get some guys some run and see if they can't blow a little air out of the lungs.
San Jose State gets the ball. Again, Spartans moving left to right. Spartans came into this game only playing 3 games so far this season. It's only their 4th game. This is the 7th game for Utah State. And as you mentioned, Coach, that's probably a bit to play in some of the issues they're dealing with. Moore gets in the lane, hands down low to Agee. Agee shot blocked once again.
A little frustration foul.
And a foul after the block shot. And the Aggies will inbound here on the near sideline.
Yeah, and Seneca, not a bad foul to stop the break. You got Keita out ahead of you rim to rim, so not a bad foul to give away by San Jose State.
Wooster crossing the timeline. Wooster will launch the three. Won't go. Raleigh's struggling a bit from outside the three-point line. 0 of 6 tonight. Mendoza, who hit 3 threes in the first half, pump faked the three, but brought it back down. Now Washington has the ball go off his hand, or off his leg, and here comes quickly down the court Anthony. Bounce pass to Keita, and Keita throws down the two-handed dunk. Got to give it to Raleigh Wooster. It was Anthony to Wooster. Wooster throws the alley-oop, and then Keita throws down the dunk. Sometimes you just enjoy watching the game too much, Coach.
Wooster's just really impressing me with his
really
passing today.
Down low once again to Agee. Agee puts the floater up. Can't get it to go. Bean keeps it in play and pulls down the rebound. He's got himself a double-double. 12 points, 10 rebounds for Justin Bean. Wooster to Keita. Keita on the left low block. Bounce pass down to Wooster. Wooster tried to finish the rim. Couldn't get it to go, but he'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, Keita returning the favor.
Yeah.
Those two in a little two-man game tonight have been pretty good.
16:57 left to go here in the game, and the Aggies lead by 30, 56-26. Wooster's got 2 free throws. First one is up, and it is good. He'll have one more.
Replacing Richard Washington.
Into the game comes number 1, Caleb Simmons. You know, Richard Washington had 5 early points as he checks out of the game, and he's had a night where he's only scored 7 points, 3 of 8 shooting, 1 of 3 from 3. Second free throw by Wooster is perfect, and the Aggies push their largest lead now to 32, 58-26. 16:55 left to go here in the ball game. Amari Moore cut off at the elbow. Up top to Simmons. Simmons on the right wing. Simmons has Bean on him. He'll still launch the three, and he'll miss it. Air ball, but Knight is there for the offensive rebound. Tries to put it back up. Goes out of bounds. Can't finish, and it'll go right back to Utah State.
Yeah, really good defense. Just the Aggies forcing San Jose to just kind of put up long desperation shots now, really out of character.
Wooster circles right inside the three-point line. Kicks it to Bean. Bean will drive. Right-hand shot. Easy up off the glass. Lay it up and in. It's like the layup line in the pregame warm-ups, Coach.
Well, we've got them back in man now, so we'll just line them up and drive past them.
Seneca Knight tries to drive. Draws the foul.
Marco Anthony.
Anthony gets hit with the foul. Aggies up by 34, 60-26.
Yeah, can't sit back in that zone anymore, especially after Miller makes a couple threes, knocks him out of it. Now we just line them up, spread them out, drive past them.
Mendoza inbounds the ball to Knight. Knight on the right side, picked up by Anthony. Rotate it left. Now with the ball is Moore. Moore puts the wild shot out of control off the glass, and Keita pulls down the rebound. Neemias Keita now with 5 rebounds on the night. Anthony drives. His right-hand layup is up and in. There's no need to take an outside shot. It's a layup drill tonight for Utah State. Knight pump fakes the three. Hands over to Agee. Agee will attack Keita. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's Utah State's ball. Agee just lost control, goes out of bounds, and the Aggies have possession when we come back. Palindrome up on the scoreboard. 62-26 is our score. 15:43 left to go in the game on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield IMG College. Utah State will take on San Jose State 48 hours from right now here in Logan. Remember, it's the Small Business Game Changer. One local small business that has been affected by COVID-19 will have the chance to win a marketing package with Utah State Athletics. More information and registration is available at utahstateaggies.com/game changer. Big thanks to Guild Mortgage of Logan for sponsoring the Small Business Game Changer and MLS number 3274, Equal Housing Lender. Aggies on the court right now. Sean Bairstow, Alfonso Anderson, Brock Miller, Marco Anthony, and Neemias Keita.
Bairstow get a little burn here. Like to see him find his outside shooting touch again, get a little confidence.
Alfonso Anderson hands over to Anthony with 15:40 left to go here in the game, and the Aggies leading big. Looking to run the dribble play, down low to Keita. Keita lays it up and in with the left hand. I identify that right?
You absolutely did. They ran it the first play of the game, first play of the half, but against zone. That was a perfect call, Scotty.
Stu Morrill would have loved that one. Aggies get the bucket and then get a stop on the other end. Amish Cato with the rebound on a long shot by Knight. Bairstow on the left wing. Aggies up 64-26. Brock Miller being guarded by Mendoza has to kick it to Cato, who gives it to Bairstow. Bairstow had a good look and also could have got it to Anthony, but circles it right. Down low to Anthony. Anthony's shot off the glass is up and good over Clarkin, who's 7 foot. Anthony not bothered by the size whatsoever.
I think that was Fonz.
66-26, long shot. They give him 3? No. Foot inside the line. You're right, Alfonso Anderson. That's my mistake. Not Marco Anthony. Scores 66-28. Kata gets in the lane, kicks it to Anthony. Anthony trying to drive, puts his head down, lost the handle, goes out of bounds. And they'll say it's a turnover. Ball goes back to the Spartans. Ball on the right wing. Mendoza launches the long three and buries it.
Kind of got lost there at the end of the first half. I didn't see him much, but he's a sharpshooter.
66-31. Aggies still lead by 35 in this game. Brock Miller to Bairstow. Down low to Kata. Kata bounce pass to Anderson. Anderson throws it down. One-handed violent dunk. Alfonso Anderson. Quickly down the court is Knight. Knight lost the handle. They'll draw a foul. They'll give it to Brock Miller. Ooh, if you do not have a chance to see a replay of that, you need to go find it. Alfonso Anderson, nasty one-handed dunk.
Assisted by the big man.
Yes.
He's going to get double figures in assists here.
After the foul, San Jose State will inbound. Clarkin with the ball, quickly to Mendoza. Surprised he didn't shoot the 3 there. Back to Clarkin on the two-man game, and the ball goes out of bounds as Clarkin unable to collect that pass. 68-31, Aggies with a 37-point lead.
He just neglected to try.
Long 3 by Ashworth. Yes. Ashworth with his second 3 of the night. 71-31, up by 40. Knight. Back to Trey Smith, back to Knight. Knight working the left elbow. Brock Miller once again great defensively. Knight will take a step back 3, miss it, and skying for the rebound is Kata. Long pass to Brock. Brock takes the 2 in transition and buries it. 18-foot jumper, 2 feet inside the line, no big deal. Knock it down, Brock, it's your night.
Unbelievable rebound by Kata, then a long pass ahead. I mean, what can't go wrong for the Aggies?
Knight, once again, driving, cut off there nicely by Brock, so he takes the turnaround jumper, and Kata pulls down the rebound.
Just hand in his face right there, challenge shot.
Outlet pass to Bairstow. Bairstow gets in the lane, works it to Ashworth, to Alfonso Anderson, baseline 3, no good. And catching it in stride is Nate Lacewell into the game for the first time tonight for the Spartans. Mendoza on the right wing. Looking for a screen from Clark, and he gets it, and Mendoza will launch that 3, won't go, and the ball tipped out of bounds. It should be Utah State's ball. It is. 73-31, a 42-point lead by the Aggies with 12:35 left to go in the game.
Also in for the Aggies, number 32.
Oh, we have Max
Shulga into the game. Trevin Dorius also into the game for Utah State.
Also down for the Spartans, Richard Washington.
Yeah, interesting mindset for San Jose State right now as you're just, can the clock not run any faster? You're ready for your next game on Wednesday. Quick turnaround, though.
Ashworth to Anderson on the right wing. Over to Shulga. Gets it to Ashworth. Down low to Dorius. Dorius going to work against Clarkin. Puts his shoulder down, spins right, and puts the baby hook shot right over the top of Clarkin, and it nestles home. Long pass to the baseline. 3-point shot missed. Anderson pulls down the rebound. Aggies up 75-31, looking for more. Anderson to Shulga to Bairstow. Thinks about a baseline 3. Instead will drive. Lost the handle on the way up and turn it over. Just take the 3, right?
Yeah, I think a little bit of a confidence issue right now, it looks like. So he did come in the other night after the game was over and put up plenty of shots. I'd like to see him just shoot that. You know, he was going in for the dunk. Just lost the handle, but you're right, Scotty. Put it up.
On the right wing, drive off the glass, yes, and the foul. And that's going to get Richard Washington, if he can make the free throw, to double digits, averaging 26 points a game. Gets the bucket, draws the foul. He'll go to the free throw line when we come back. But it's all Aggies in this one, 75-33. Aggies up by 42. You're listening to Aggie basketball from Learfield IMG College. Utah State cruising to a big victory to open up Mountain West Conference play. Hey, remember, tax reform laws impact almost all tax returns each year. Taxes can be confusing, and H&R Block has more than 60 years of experience dealing with taxes. Information is available at hrblock.com. H&R Block of Logan, owned and operated by proud Aggie alumni. A lot of proud Aggie alumni here in the Spectrum tonight. 1,500 fans. And a lot of people loving what they're seeing right now.
Yeah, and a more youthful, I might say. I see a lot more children in the stands. Yeah, absolutely loving a dominating performance. Again, it's a weird situation because you do have to turn around and play again. So Aggies want to continue with their foot on the pedal here. We don't want to give the Spartans any momentum going into the second game.
Washington, an 86% free throw shooter, stepping up to the line. Again, averaging nearly 26 points a game, but, sometimes, that can be deceiving. They've only played 3 games. He had a 38-point performance, and so it kind of puts things out of whack a little bit.
Well, today,
when it's all said and done, he's not going to be a 26-point, but he's a really good player.
Yeah, today will round that out a little bit, but can't look past him on Wednesday.
Free throw is good, 75-34. Aggies up big. Bairstow pulls up, takes the jumper from the free throw line, rattles out, but Dorius is there for the putback. Trevin Dorius, 6 points on the night tonight, doing the dirty work. 77-34, long three, missed. And the rebound pulled down by Dorius, hands over to Ashworth, quickly down to Shulga. Shulga on the right wing, lost the handle. It is kept in play by Alfonso Anderson, who dives down for it. But unfortunately, he's also on the baseline when he dove for it. It's out of bounds, and the ball goes back to San Jose State.
Yeah, good hustle by Fonz right there. I don't know if he realized that probably hit off the shoe of a San Jose State player, but you never want to leave it in the ref's hands.
77-34, Aggies up by 43 with 11:22 left to go in the game. Washington, who's got 10 points on the night, brings the ball down the court, hands over to AG. AG then works it over to Trey Smith on the left wing. Trey drives, puts the floater up, and no good, but an offensive rebound by Trey Smith is there. Turnaround jumper, no good, but he's fouled.
He may have stepped out of bounds there.
No, he did step out of bounds. You're right. So turnover, San Jose State. Ball goes back to the Aggies, and Anderson will inbound.
Yeah, gave up an offensive rebound there, but he's just unaccounted for. He was on the floor, on his back, and unaccounted for, jumped up and got himself an O-board. And then a turnover.
Ashworth crosses the timeline, gets a good screen from Dorius, kicks it back to Bairstow. Bairstow back to Ashworth on the right side, to Anderson. Anderson wants to drive. His right-hand floater up and good. And Anderson's like, hey, look, if we're going to get into this, we're going to have a fun night at the rim, I want a part of this. Richard Washington over to Simmons. To the elbow. Back to Washington. Back to Simmons, and a foul on the drive. 10:35 left to go in the game, 79-34.
His first 15 foul.
And San Jose State will inbound on the baseline. Shimon Zapala will check into the game for the Aggies, number 12. Got a nice run in the first half, and these are good opportunities for him. Washington, pump fake, got Shulga in the air. Shulga went right past him, then hit the jumper from the baseline. Ashworth on the right side, driving. Ashworth, his shot is blocked, but he'll draw the foul, and he'll go to the free throw line. And with this, the Aggies are close to breaking 80.
Yeah, Shulga's a great example of bench players coming in and not knowing how hard you have to play defense. They see the starters get that huge separation and not realize how hard they've been working defensively.
Here comes two free throws for Ashworth. First one is good.
Yeah, there's Coach Smith grabbing him right now saying, you got to lock down. You can't just jump and fly around at every shot fake.
Second free throw is good as well. 2 for 2 on that trip. 81-36. Aggies have broken the 80-point barrier tonight. Amari Moore to Simmons. Hands over to Washington. Washington step back. Shulga's on him. It's a good chance for Shulga to learn. takes a step back, creates some space, and hits the baseline jumper.
Well,
Shulga's getting taught a lesson tonight.
he might get his average after all.
Shulga on the right wing. Comes around a screen, wants to drive up, under, puts the shot up, blocked, but there is Chapala. He can't finish. Anderson collects the offensive rebound, and he puts it up and in. You get an offensive rebound, you get an offensive rebound, and you get an offensive board. On the night tonight, Utah State offensive rebounds at 19. Aggies out rebounding San Jose State 45-21.
I'd say they have dominated the glass. That's just effort right there. That's all that is.
And the free throw is good. Old-fashioned three-point play. Aggies up 84-38.
Bond's getting back in his groove now.
Washington trying to drive, then kicks it out to Agee. Agee will get in the lane. His right-hand push shot is up and good. 84-40, excuse me. 44-point lead for the Aggies. Long three-point shot attempt by Ashworth is no good, and they'll get Zapala on an over the back. Foul against Agee.
Yeah, just a little unnecessary right there. You know, we don't want to get them to the bonus and let them have free ones with the clock stopped. Again, this is all momentum, right? I know we got our, bench players in there now, but they need to start locking down defensively.
Yep. 84-40. Richard Washington driving, pull up over Zapala, leaves it short. Rebound pulled down by Bairstow. Bairstow will bring the ball down the court. Gets into the lane, kicks it over to Anderson. Anderson's got a good look for three. A little long. Zapala is there for the rebound. Keeps it up high. Gets in the lane and throws down the two-handed dunk. And the Aggie bench loses their mind. Shimon Zapala. He'll have some of that, thank you very much. Long three by San Jose State is missed. And Zapala pulls down a rebound on the defensive side. 86-40, 46-point lead. Bounce pass, stolen away, but Ashworth's able to collect and take the jumper from the elbow and knock it down.
He's a baller. I'm telling you, that dude's a baller. We need more playing time.
88-40, a 48-point lead by the Aggies. Zapala harassing Agee outside the three-point line. Gets it to Washington down low. He'll kick it over to the baseline for three. Yes. Caleb Simmons knocks down the three. 88-43. Ashworth keeps it himself. Works to the elbow. Hands over to Shulga near the midcourt logo. Shulga will come around to Zapala's screen, take the three, and it's a little long. And Zapala decides, nope, no over the back here.
Yeah. Kind
of a double clutch. Knight drives, he attacks Zapala, misses the layup, and here comes Bairstow with the rebound. 7:58 left to go in the game. Bairstow behind the back dribble, gets it to Anderson. Anderson to Ashworth. Ashworth back to Anderson. Right wing three. No good. Zapala tries to pull down the rebound, but instead it's pulled down by Agee. 88-43. Ball nearly stolen away by Ashworth as he dove for it. Ashworth took a lot of contact, and he looks hurt.
Was a collision there. That's,
and has Shulga and Bairstow help him up. And that brings us to our under 8 timeout. 88-43 is our score. Utah State leading and leading big. You're listening to Aggie basketball from Learfield IMG College. 88-43 against the Spartans. Aggies have outscored San Jose State 41-17 here in the second half. And, Coach, you're looking at these stats. There's a lot of things that look really good for Utah State here.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I could close my eyes and point, and we'd come up with a tremendous stat. I mean, just all around, very excellent play by the Aggies. I mean, nothing else. And whether that's at the, where the balance is between San Jose and Utah State, I mean, that's up to the viewer to determine. But, I mean, Utah State right now, they're clicking.
Yeah. And, and the other thing, too, I mean, they're only, 6 of 22 from three. Everything's at the rim. I mean, 48 points in the paint tonight for Utah State.
Yeah, I mean, Worcester's going to look back and go, why didn't I just dump a few of those inside?
Yeah.
Or drive it to the rim.
How about the rest Utah State's going to be able to get for their guys tonight, too? Free throw missed And Dorius pulls down the rebound.
Yeah, and experience for bench players, which I think is vital.
Bairstow comes around the Dorius screens, attacks, right hand layup, up and in. It's just taking candy from a baby tonight at the rim for Utah State. Moore hands over to, I believe, Washington there on the baseline. He'll drive, and Bairstow blocks it. He's still able to finish, and Bairstow gets hit for a foul. 90-45 is our score. Utah State well on their way to breaking the century mark tonight. And Washington is going to try to get to his average tonight. Got the bucket, and he'll get an end one opportunity.
Yeah, just kind of chipping away with it. Bairstow, again, with not a lot of rim protection. Dorius pulled away from the rim there. He's just got to, chest him and can't give up an and one right there.
And Washington gets the free throw. He's got 17 points on the night. Bairstow still running the point for the Aggies. Works it to Vadishev, who takes the long three. Miss it. A guy who's got a ton of talent. Aggie coaches love what he potentially could bring to the table. Drive, block. Dorius, will they get him with the foul? I believe so. Zahar Vadishev, a player that coaches and you and I have watched this guy play a lot after games, taking shots. He's got a great stroke and has an opportunity to be a really good player.
Yeah, really, really good looking stroke. I mean, from beyond the arc, we watched him go around the key, in the knockout rounds, 5 for 5 at each position.
Yeah. Great opportunity for him to get some minutes here for this Utah State team. Mendoza at the free throw line. Second free throw is up and good.
Yeah, a little 1 for 2 there.
90-47, Aggies lead by 43. Bairstow to the elbow, hands to Anderson. Anderson tries to drive, puts his shoulder down, turn around, hook shot, push shot. Yeah, no good, won't go down. And it's pulled down by Seneca Knight. Knight quickly down the court, tries to attack Vadishev, misses it. Vadishev pulls down, still on the court. Knight's able to collect. Dorius is there, jump ball, and it'll be San Jose State's ball. But Coach Craig Smith comes to midcourt, clapping and loving the effort of his guys.
Yeah, good job. Just need to stop that ball a little bit earlier in transition. Can't pick him up at the free throw line.
Inbound, Lacewell with the ball. Hands to AG, back to Mendoza. Mendoza quickly back to Washington, who takes the long three and gets it to go. Got the nice friendly roll. Spun around the rim, went up, and then dropped through. 90-50. A 40-point game for Utah State. And San Jose State on a 7-0 run. Trevin Dorius to Bairstow, down to Anderson. Anderson faces up against Lacewell. Gets him with the right hand, can't finish. Wanted the foul, they won't give it to him, and San Jose State going the other way. Transition three by Washington, no good, and Dorius is able to pull down the rebound and outlets to Bairstow. 5:50 left to go in the game. Aggies up by 40, 90-50. Bairstow will launch the three. Yes! That's some confidence he can use from the outside. Just pulled up, saw an open spot, and said, I'll take that, thank you very much.
Yeah, nice and easy. See his ball go through the hoop a couple times.
Knight step back, long jumper, and hits it from about 18 feet out. Aggie fans have been giving Knight the business tonight. Applaud his effort on that shot. 93-52. Vadishev to Dorius, back to Bairstow. Gets it to Anderson. Anderson has to collect outside the three-point line. Swings it to Dorius. Back to Vadishev. He'll take the three and knock it down. Excuse me, Shulga. Max Shulga with the long three from the right wing. 96-52.
A similar haircut, those two.
Yeah. Mendoza cross-court pass to Lacewell. He'll take the baseline three, and it's blocked by Anderson. Still kept in play by San Jose State. You don't see that happen very often. He'll take another three and miss it, and this time Bairstow's able to come away with it.
What length right there to close out.
7 block shots on the night. Vadishev, baseline three. That's him. Oh, he'll knock that down. You love that shot, Coach.
That was a little pop shot right there. He'll take your money.
99-52. Aggies up by 47 with 4:23 left to go. Lacewell driving baseline. Hands to AG, attacking, gets the bucket, gets the end one. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's got to be Dorius. Just reach, get his hand in the cookie jar there.
Into the game comes Ashworth, and well, I tell you what, you got two guys coming off the game tonight in Bairstow. Gets a nice applause from the crowd. Dorius is also coming off, and Craig Smith giving him a couple words of advice.
I hope it's keep doing what you're doing, big dog. Because
well, he's still talking to him.
Yeah.
And it's all constructive. He's not getting after him. He's
absolutely.
just giving him some great advice there.
Yeah, defensively, right? He gets himself pulled away from the basket a little more than Kada did. He's got to recover back so he can be that rim protector.
The old three-point play is picked up as AG knocks down the free throw, 99-55, as we're at the 4:11 mark. Vadishev gets in the lane. His right-hand floater is good. And had it not been good,
a microwave.
It would have been a throwdown dunk. Bounce pass down low to AG. Right-hand shot, no good. Pick up the rebound. Kept in play by Shulga. Shulga on the right wing had the ball go off his hands, and he'll give it back to San Jose State. Ball was deflected away. 101-55 Aggies have broken the century mark for the first time this year. 3:53 left to go in the game. You're listening to Aggie Basketball from Learfield IMG College. Lead big with 3:53 left to go here in the game. And remember, these two teams will face off again on Wednesday right here in the Spectrum. And then after that, Utah State will shut things down for about a week or so before they hit the road to Colorado Springs to take on Air Force. 2 games at Air Force, a place that has not been friendly to Utah State over the years.
It's kind of, we talked about this schedule. It can be in your favor and then sometimes not. Just a chance for Air Force to really control the tempo. That's kind of what they do at their place, and they pick you apart with that. So be an interesting weekend. I think a good challenge match for the Aggies.
All right, bringing the ball down the court is San Jose State. Down on the baseline is AG, trying to find some space. Backs up, puts the right-hand floater up, no good, and Ashworth comes in out of nowhere amongst the Redwoods and pulls down the rebound. Ashworth spins, gets into the lane, has to get rid of it, finally hands it back over to Vadishev. Gets a screen from Zapala, launches the three, and hits it.
That's not fair.
104-55. Driving into the lane is Knight. Hands back over to AG. His long jumper is no good. And Shulga pulls down the rebound. Vadishev's feeling it, man. Drives into the lane. His right hand, underhand layup won't go. And Zapala fights for the rebound. And he's going to get hit with the foul, and that's going to send San Jose State to the line for a 1-and-1.
Well, a lot of three-point shooting questions being answered today as far as personnel, for sure. With Miller getting hot and Ashworth still staying consistent from beyond the arc. And now Venetia.
Going to the line is Knight. First free throw is missed.
Now the game, Karvovsky replacing.
Into the game, Kuba Karvovsky, his first appearance on the court this season for Utah State.
Arvinder Jalua now into the game for the Spartans.
Knight, second free throw up and good.
A little twin post action.
All right, 2:52 left to go. Aggies up 104-56. Shulga drives. Shulga pulls up, takes the jumper, no good. Rebound ripped down by Amari Moore. Moore on the right wing. Works it left. Long three-point shot by Trey Smith is missed. And pulling the rebound off the glass is Shulga. Wants to drive in transition. Works it right to Ashworth. Ashworth's three missed. And Trey Smith comes away with it. 2:22 left to go in the game. Aggies up 104-56. Trey Smith has a shot blocked by Karvovsky. Down low, his shot, another one is blocked.
Ooh.
And they're going to call a foul. But that was number 50. Dalwall is fouled at the rim. And into the game for Utah State comes Matthew Wickheiser, son of Aggie royalty, coming into the game. Nate Wickheiser, his dad.
Replacing Shimon Zappala.
Shimon Zappala comes out of the game. He gets a nice applause from the crowd.
Oh, the free throw woes continue.
Yeah.
That comes when you don't practice and play in competitive games. We found that out last week.
Here comes the second free throw. That is up, and that is missed as well. The rebound pulled down by Vedishev. Outside the three-point line. Crossover dribble, lost the handle. Tried to get it to Wickheiser, but Wickheiser wasn't ready. Goes out of bounds. Goes back to the Spartans.
Trying to show a little versatility in his game. Looks like struggled a little bit when he was just in that crowded area of the paint. Let it fly from outside, big fella.
Yep. Into the lane, foul at the line. Gets tripped up there. Of course, all the sweat down there gets a little moist there on the floor, so the attendant comes out to towel it up real quick.
No longer, I just noticed that, no longer little kids to be in the ball boys. Someone's missing their opportunity this year.
Here comes the two free throws. First one is up and no good. Amari Moore, who's been a pretty good free throw shooter, can't get that one to go. Second free throw is up, and Moore misses that one. And Wickheiser's able to pull it down.
Solid box out.
Ashworth controlling the dribble. And Moore fouls him. 104-56, 151 left to go.
Yeah, limited fouls, plenty to give away for the Spartans.
Yeah.
Aggies have been playing too fast for the Spartans to foul. I mean, in transition, not that we're faster, but in transition. Boy, we're seeing them all today, Scotty.
Yep, no doubt.
Go to the roster.
Into the game, Carson Stastny from Salina, Texas, getting his first opportunity. 6'4", 175-pound freshman guard. Let's let him crank a three or two. Kervosky kicks it over on the right wing. Long three-point shot attempt by Vedishev is off. And San Jose State quickly going the other way. Long straightaway three is up, and it is good. Dalwal is able to knock it down from straightaway. 104-58. 126 left to go. Into the lane, Shulga out of control, and they're going to hit him with the travel. Not going to reward him with a foul on that one.
Yeah, right now the Spartans have really packed it in, and some of these bench players are trying to over-penetrate just a bit, but I like where their mind's at. They're loving the rim.
Trey Smith set to inbound. Aggies leading this game 104-58. $1:22 left to go. Only business we have left, Coach, is deciding who you want to talk to on the postgame show.
All right.
Lacewell on the left wing. Wickheiser comes out to guard him. Tries the shot off the glass. And an offensive rebound attempt is wiped away, as they'll call an offensive foul against San Jose State. And Wickheiser will inbound the ball. Carson Stastny into the game for Utah State, as we mentioned. Rocking the Stockton shorts, too, I might add.
Yeah.
1 minute remaining.
Kupa Karvosky swings it over to the left wing. Back to Wickheiser, down low to Karvosky. Puts the left elbow in, gets it to Shulga. Shulga will take the three. Can't get it to go off the back of the iron. And San Jose State with the ball, trailing 104-58. A dominating performance tonight by Utah State. Bounce pass on the right wing. Shot is up and good for the Spartans. And the Spartans are going to break 60 tonight. 104-60, Aggies still up by 44. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Shulga's going to rise. He'll fire. He'll bury the three. Max Shulga for three. 107-60. 24 seconds. Spartans can hold for the last shot. Mendoza wants no part of that, though. He'll take the three and miss it. Rebound down low, up and in for the Spartans. And now the Aggies could just run out the clock. I don't know, the guys out here on the court, they're not interested in waiting. They want to get some shots up.
Yeah, a lot of bench players out there for San Jose State as well.
Vedishev crosses the timeline. Craig Smith said, hey, we've all got some good looks tonight. Let's shut it down. 2-1, and there's your buzzer, and there's an Aggie victory. 107-62. Aggies win and win big as the Aggies go to 1-0 in conference play and over 500 for the first time this year at 4-3.
Yeah, really outstanding performance tonight. Every player contributed. What a game! Outstanding. Again, that's the kind of effort you need to start every game.
Final in this one, 107-62. Aggies get the win tonight and get to 4-3 on the season and 1-0 in conference play. And these two teams will do it again coming up on Wednesday night. Take a break. Kick off your post-game show next on the Aggie Sports Network from Learfield IMG College.